What's up, guys? It's Young Men's Daily Red Pill back with another video. Guys, these feminist instructors, the indoctrination camps, if you want to call it that, in universities and colleges, they're going to do everything they can in their agenda and their power and their ability to influence and corrupt the minds of so many young people like myself and other college-age students around the entire world, but more so Western civilization. Especially now that we have time off from school and we're not in college classrooms anymore, so they can't like sit us down, boop, and then have the instructor indoctrinate us in that room specifically, you know? So what's going on now is they're freaking out. They're like, how are we gonna influence the minds of these 20-year-olds before they go out into the real world? How can we indoctrinate them? How can we make them buy into the agenda, buy into the matrix, buy into this blue pill society that we've created and has been working for us? How? They're not in the classroom anymore. They're outside of the classroom. So what ways can we indoctrinate them still? What ways can we infiltrate their minds? Well, I'll tell you how, because I just received an email from my university saying that they recommended all of the students that are home to watch a podcast and respond, all right? So I'm gonna read this email that they sent out, and it just shows you how, even though we're not on college campuses right now, they're gonna still try to indoctrinate you as best as they can. And they're still gonna try to infiltrate your mind and corrupt you and turn you into a simp and a male feminist. So he says, he says, since we're about to be holed up for a while, I'm starting a daily podcast recommendation list. I'll try this as a discussion here and see how it goes. If I need to move it, I will, but let's give it a try. My first post is from one of my new favorites, 7th Row. And he adds a little link underneath. They're on their way up, and a great example of a group of young women starting an entrepreneurial endeavor that's blowing up. Of course it's blowing up, right? Of course. Oh God, it's so easy. It's so easy when they love that you're pushing an agenda, a feminist agenda. You're promoting their values and what they want society to be like. You're feeding it. So they're gonna push out all your content. They're gonna push out, trust me guys, if I was a male feminist on here and I was able to really just lie to you guys and tell you what it really isn't, and just to make a quick buck and rise to fame, I could do that, but I'm not gonna sell out. And this is just all right, I'm gonna keep reading more. A group of young women starting up an entrepreneurial endeavor that's blowing up, all right? I think their approach to publishing and integrated social media storytelling is both inspiring and worth studying. About 7th Row. So we'll read a little bit about them. 7th Row was founded in 2013 by Alex Heaney, our current editor-in-chief and president, as a place to house her writing on film and theater with a focus on under-the-radar gems and in-depth analysis. The 7th Row was Alex's favorite row to sit in Toronto cinemas back when the first publication was founded. It also evokes the audience experience of being in a cinema theater or a concert hall, as we're all avid fans and critics. In just 6 years, we've expanded to a staff of editors and writers from all over the world, welcoming many of the new female voices. We started to publish ebooks, which takes what made 7th Row special and turns it up to 11. Deep dive into film and filmmakers, in which the the film and the filmmakers are in conversation with each other. We only cover films we care about, blah, 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 blah. We curate films from around the world, emerging directors and women and queer stories. I can't make this shit up. This is what's happening in college. I can't make it up. This is what my generation is being fed every day. This is what, if you choose to bring children in this world, this is what they will be fed. If you send them to public school, private school, they will be indoctrinated either way. The real only source of the truth now is honestly on YouTube, by individual creators like myself, like Greg Adams, Rollo Tomasi, and tons of other creators. This is the sad reality of things. This is what my generation deals with though. You either support feminist values and ideology, or they shut you down. They despise you. They won't push out your content. Your voice will not be heard by the masses. Because I know my voice is going to be heard on this channel. But I'm talking about the masses in general. You have to specifically go and look for this content. And there's a reason it's hidden. Because this message that we push as red pill aware men, they try to shut it down. They don't want you to know this information. They don't want you to discover my channel. They don't want you to discover other red pill content creators, because it would collapse the system if everyone decided to go their own way and take the red pill. This is what's going on, guys. Even during the coronavirus and all this shit that's going on in the world, they're gonna still find their way to indoctrinate the youth, such as myself. I can't be indoctrinated though. Far too red pill for this. But those that are impressionable, young, don't think for themselves, are blinded, are still living blue pill lives, they are going to fall victim, fall right into the snare of the leftist propaganda. So this is the reality, guys, man. I can't make this shit up. I just read it to you guys. This is directly from my university themselves. Maybe it's different because I live in California, but I'm pretty sure that they push this agenda in every state and even in different countries now. A lot of you guys, I have subscribers from all over the world. You guys email me. It's everywhere. They're pushing this everywhere. And if you aren't supportive of feminism and leftist propaganda, they'll get rid of you. They don't want to hear you. They don't give a fuck about you. You're helping save men's lives. They hate us. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. They hate that we have this knowledge. They hate that we're aware. They hate that we decided to go our own way, because it doesn't feed the economy and it doesn't feed into the bullshit we've been fed our entire lives. Like this fucking video if you enjoy my content. Hit that subscribe button. Share my content. Love you all. Have a good one.